Hello, everyone. My name is Kath Dee, as you all know. And today is different day because I'm collaborating with a friend in YouTube with the same niche as well. So it's very exciting for me. And we're recording this in 8 a.m. in the morning. This is so new for me.
Indeed. I usually wake up at 10.
Yeah. So I'm with Tapan. Am I
Hey
saying it right?
guys. Yep, that was absolutely perfect, Kat.
Thank you. My friends usually say that to me. Like I pronounce their names so well.
Yeah, it's really good. I guess talent.
Okay, let me introduce you. So Tapan is one of the YouTuber in the same niche. He is also sharing his experience as international student.
Yes. Hey guys, as Kat said, I'm Tapan. So I make YouTube videos regarding student life in Canada and just fun stuff. Because
Mm-hmm.
after all, what's more important than
Fine.
having fun, right?
True. You know what? He's different because I went to Canada after my bachelor's degree. I already had at least 2 years of working experience. But upon here, he straight went to Canada after senior
High
high
school.
school. Yeah.
When I first landed in Canada, I was 17 years old. So for all of you out there who think that you are too young to come, don't worry,
Yeah.
17 years is fine.
Yeah, and being an international student, even though you're 40s, you can
Yeah,
still come here to study.
exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
There will be pros and cons, but you can.
Indeed.
So today we're going to talk about the things we hope to know before coming to Canada as international student. And being international student, there are a lot of limitations. There are a lot of struggles, but also there are a lot of fun things to do. And so we're gonna discuss that we didn't even expect that would happen to us.
Exactly.
So mine is my experience in Philippines is not that recognized when you're looking for jobs here. So I graduated in bachelor's in communication and I had more than a year of experience in events management. And I can find a job in that field, even a part-time job. And it's not like, for example, I go to an events agency and they were like, oh, you have this experience in your country. Okay, thanks, bye. So that's always my experience. They're always looking for someone who have a Canadian working experience. That's
Exactly.
really important. And although it's kind of the same, their job description compared to my job description in Philippines, they still acknowledge more if you work in Canada. So yeah, what can you say about that?
I think
What have been your experience?
yeah, exactly. Like especially, when I started off, so I got my first job when I turned 18, so I'm a December born. So as soon as I landed in Canada, I tried looking for a job. But I think in retail jobs, they even though there is no minimum requirement, still somewhere back in their head, it's like they need someone who is, a
Yeah,
little bit older so that they can handle customers.
yeah.
And when I turned 18, I started applying to like hundreds of jobs, like my Indeed and LinkedIn and all that stuff.
LinkedIn.
It was
I
full
know.
of jobs, right? And after that, I got one reply from this place, but it was like way far. And I was like, whew. Then I had to use my network to get a job. And I
Yeah,
started working off at Burger King, right? And that
nice.
brings us to our second point. That is, the job that you want may not be the job that you get,
True.
right? Especially when you start off, because when I was in India, I wanted to work in retail, right, as either a salesperson or something in which I can earn a commission, I can develop my skills and
True.
stuff. But it was super hard. Like it's for me, it was next to impossible to get a retail
Yeah.
job.
Okay, there's an opportunity, but like it's so far.
Exactly. But when we think about it, it's like, okay, you will just go apply to like 10 places and you will get a call. Bro, it's not like that,
No.
right? It's
Oh my god. In my previous vlog, I talked with my friend as well, and we're talking about this, looking for a job. We printed the resume and went to a lot of restaurants, like
uh-huh.
in person, then just gave her resume
Yeah.
and beg.
Most of the time, so I used to work, as I said, I used to work at Burger King.
Hmm.
What they used to do is, as soon as someone comes and gives the resume, and if you're not hiring, we will take the resume, we'll go
Oh,
back and put it in the drawer that no one even opens up, right?
yeah.
So it's really important to have connections, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that during my time here, like for example, my sister, COVID came, she got laid off, And then once some of the restaurant opened, her friend who worked there contacted her. And now she's working more than two jobs,
Oh
which is
wow.
crazy.
That
Which is
that's hard,
crazy,
but that's
right?
good.
Yeah. So in my experience, I can't find a job after for a long time. So my first job as well is in it's like a subway, but
Mhm.
more local one. But I didn't work there for too long because it's really hard.
Yeah, fast food
I
is
can't
way
even
harder.
balance I can't balance work and school.
Oh, exactly.
I'm so bad at it.
No, you're not bad at it. It's just, when I used to work at fast food, it looks a lot easier than actually it is, right?
Yeah, it's
It's just running from one place to another, back and
yes.
forth. Oh.
Plus that job is nearby two university and one
Mhm.
college.
Oh,
So
wow.
imagine all
Yeah.
these kids going to that
So, yeah, eat
subway,
healthy, eh?
trying to eat healthy.
Uh,
It's crazy. Plus, there's a residential house around, so it's
oh
just
my God.
crazy. So I didn't work there for too long. I also work in retail, so you might check
Oh,
HomeSense. Yeah, anywhere for TJX.
yeah. Oh wow, TJX is a big company, right?
Yeah.
I did a case study on that. It was really
So
good.
what program did you took or
I'm
take?
currently in business administration, advanced diploma.
Advanced diploma. What the
Yeah.
hell? So cool. The next one is diverse people. Before I came here, I was expecting that in my program, I will see a lot of Canadians. I might be the one or two. There will be one or two Filipino or one or two Indians or one or two whatever. And then when I come there, it's like everyone's there.
Exactly, right. It's the bittersweet, right? So
Yeah,
it's even when I was in India, I used to think the exact same, that in my class I will have like, one, two Indians maybe. But when I
yeah,
started going off, in some classes I was the only Indian, but in other there were some classes in which like there were like 15 other Indians, and I felt
yeah.
like I was in India.
it feels like it feels like I'm in India as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm the only Filipino
Uh huh.
in that program,
Uh huh.
and it's in person. Like it's 2019, so I'm the only Filipino, and 80% are Indian. There's one Russian, and then Canadian. So it's very diverse, and I like how people are flexible from one culture to another,
Mhm.
and they're open.
Canadians are so polite. Like,
Yeah, they are.
you know a personal experience when back in India, when we enter a restaurant or a building, no one really holds the door. So if you're
Mm.
late, the door is going to shut off. Okay, you got to do it by yourself. Here, like when I first my first day at Humber College, okay, so I was entering from the main building, and I was like 50 meters away from the front door, and there was a guy who was like, and he was holding the door for me, so I had to like
Huh?
run from my place to there just to get into that. And that
Yeah.
became so common, like people are super polite, and that's a really good thing. And they say sorry a lot, so just get used to it.
Yeah, you have to bring a lot of sorry.
Yeah.
If someone said sorry, you should say sorry
Yeah,
back.
sorry. You don't say no problem, you say sorry,
Sorry,
right?
sorry. Now I'm working in a restaurant as a crew member, and if I mistake to put some ingredients, and they will say, "Oh, you added this. I don't need this in my food," and I'm gonna say, "Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna remake your food," and then they're like, "No problem. It's okay. Don't say sorry." But it's also it's different from some people.
Yeah.
Like I've experienced Karen as well, working in a
Yeah.
restaurant or customer service. You can experience a Karen,
Yeah.
but it's rare. I feel
Yeah.
like it's rare.
It's different, it's so different. Like it's hard to put it in words, I would say.
Have you heard about scholarships and bursaries in Humber College?
Oh, yeah. So at Humber, it's basically every year they have scholarships and bursaries. Now,
Mm.
unlucky for me, I fast tracked my 3-year advanced diploma, and I'll be done and I'll be done with that in 2 years.
Okay,
So unlucky for me, because I won't get another
you're
chance
not
to apply.
eligible.
No, I won't get another chance to apply for scholarship. I only got one chance. So the first
Oh,
one was the entrance scholarship, which I didn't apply for because I wasn't prepared
I
about it.
didn't know about those scholarship
Yeah,
as well.
neither did I. And then I applied for the last scholarship in my fifth semester.
Yeah,
Like,
so it's really helpful because not sometimes their scholarship is not about tuition fee. They will
yeah,
give you like 1,500 bucks,
yeah,
which is really
exactly.
helpful. Like it's for 1 month rent, 2 months rents, right?
Exactly. Like,
So yeah, if you guys have audiences, if you think you are eligible on one of the scholarships or bursaries before coming here or when you're already here, check it out and try to apply for it. Like
and
for example, in Conestoga, we
uh-huh.
have bursaries every terms. So
Oh,
yeah, like a 200, 500 bucks
okay.
um bursaries.
Yeah,
So yeah, you can apply those. Sometimes though it's really hard because of course there's a lot of competition,
a lot.
and most of the bursaries they are looking for someone who volunteers in the community, volunteers
Exactly.
this, have this so genius grades, which is
Yeah. It's not always the easy task,
yeah.
right?
But if you can try, you can always try,
Yeah.
right?
I actually got a scholarship for some program. I don't exactly. I applied to like 5 or 6 scholarships, and one of them
Good.
I got selected for that. It was a $2,000 scholarship,
Nice.
so it was really good. I don't exactly remember for what, because in one I had to show that I got good grades. In another one I had to like write an essay for 500 words. In another one I had to show like my struggle, like biggest challenge that I overcome. So
Mm,
it was all that. It was really good
yeah.
though.
Yeah, it's good. So I discovered that when I'm almost graduating. So now you guys know. So check that out in your colleges.
Indeed.
Make sure to check the college website or maybe some private companies around
Yeah.
the college. So they do that as well.
Let's talk about network, right?
Network, yep. Highlight
So
that.
the next point is that if you want a good job or even a place to live, you need to have a good network.
Hmm.
Even if you have a degree, you still need a good network. You still need to know people from the industry to get
Yep.
a good job. People ask me all the time that, Tapan, I'm completing this diploma. Will I get a good job after that? And my answer always remains the same. If you have a good network, you will get a job,
Oh my
right?
gosh, true.
So it is really important, and the best way to network is your college. No matter what anyone else says, go to your college, all right, attend the classes and meet new people. That's the easiest way, because at that place you all are in the same program or the
Yeah.
related industries, right, in your classes. So you can network so well that, like, it's one of the best networking tactics. And
Hmm.
other than that, some people use LinkedIn, but I'm just not a very big fan of LinkedIn,
I'm
because
fan of LinkedIn. I
you know
love
people
LinkedIn.
people just try to get me into this network marketing stuff as soon as I start
Yeah,
networking.
you have to really
Yeah,
filter.
yeah, it's but you can use that. It's a good tool out there, and if you use it, carefully, and just not don't fall for the $50 per hour jobs that people give you, or the
be re-
network marketing.
okay, be in touch on reality. Oh my god,
Oh
that's
yeah, for
50 per
sure.
hour. Yeah, so I think that's also a very good point. So
Yeah.
my one program is public relations, integrated communication, and we had one event to execute, and all of my professor has been recommending us to do a networking event, and we did a networking event. It's really cool. So we met a lot of professionals in the field,
Mm-hmm.
the other students, the other programs that is related in marketing as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we met a lot of people like that, and I've been friends with others. I met other Filipina, and I've been friends with them with Facebook and Instagram
Yeah.
and in LinkedIn, and we've been like we're so supportive with each other, which is so
Yeah.
cool. Getting one connection from that platform is so great.
It's
I
impressive how, in spite of all these COVID and all that stuff,
yeah,
these all platforms help us to connect and network so well.
yeah,
It's really good.
like this one. You saw me on
Yeah,
YouTube channel. You
yeah.
messaged me.
So it's
How
it's,
did
it's
you
wonderful.
find me? Yeah, so it's really nice to network. My other he's a Canadian though, but he found his on the job training or co-op in that networking event that we did. which is so good because by just attending a 2 hour
Mhm.
networking, listening to people who speak, and then
Exactly. Just
mingling around,
yeah,
you'll find a network who will connect you for a work, for a job.
exactly.
Yeah, so start with your college, start with your professors,
Exactly. Your
start with your
coordinators.
professors, coordinators. They will maybe recommend you for a job, become your referral, so that will be a good weapon
Yeah, exactly.
to find a job. After that, my point is after graduation expenses. So before I come here, I thought if after I graduate, I have a work, I'm gonna be rich or at least buy whatever I want. But after graduation, I didn't expect that there's a lot of like expenses. Like for example, your post grad work permit, you have to pay that. And then you have to apply or schedule your English exam for your if you want to
Oh
get your
yeah.
permanent residency. And if you haven't yet, I also applied for my driver's license after I graduate.
Oh,
And
so
so I realized that my expenses are like
yeah.
all build up, and I checked my credit card and I'm like, oh shit, I'm almost on my limit.
It's insane how expensive some stuff is. Like,
Yeah,
especially like IELTS exam, like every international student has
it's
to take that, right?
300.
Yeah, it's like usually when I was in India, we used to think that okay, wow, I will be earning like $14 an hour. Like
That's great.
if you convert that into Indian currency, that looks like a lot. But here,
Mhm.
if your income is high, you have to spend too much. Like you cannot save money. It just does not stay with you because
Mhm.
of your day-to-day expenses, like food and all that stuff.
Yeah, even though me, I always live in a frugal life.
Hmm.
I don't like fancy stuff,
Yeah,
but where's my money?
exactly. So as we are talking about expenses, let's talk about food expenses. In
Mhm.
Asian countries, even in India, and I guess Philippines too, food is not that expensive. I mean, if you go to like a restaurant, like a good restaurant, it's expensive, but you have the option to eat food for less price.
Mhm.
Here, you don't have that option.
Even in McDonald's.
Even eating at McDonald's is like if you earn a minimum wage, eating at McDonald's is also a big thing unless you work there,
Yeah.
right? So it's just really expensive, and food is important. So learn how to cook. It's really important. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
especially if you live with your especially if you are by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, just learn how to cook, because I don't know how to cook, but I live with my relatives, so that's cool for me. But yeah,
That's cheating.
yeah, that's I got a cheat pass today. Yeah.
I also realized that when I came here, like for a plate,
Hmm.
it's around $15.
Wow.
And in $15 you in Philippines it's, let me see, let's convert. See, it's already 592
Wow.
pesos. And that's huge for me. I can buy a lot of stuff with 500, but here it's just one plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's and imagine like if you live in Ontario, you earn $14 an hour. So that's like 1 hour of work just to get a
Mhm.
plate.
Yeah, see?
Right?
Even Uber, yeah,
Oh,
even taxis.
Uber. Oh my
No,
God.
I
Just take a bus.
just take a bus. People,
Yeah.
why do taxi?
Uber is like next level stuff here.
Yeah. Even the Uber Eats, the delivery food,
Yeah.
delivery
The
stuff.
delivery charge and stuff. Oh my
Oh
God.
god,
Just
you can buy another meal with
oh
that,
yeah.
with a service fee.
Yeah. And
For,
taxes. Oh my God.
yeah,
Don't
plus
get me going on
taxes.
the taxes. It's just so much. Like you
Yeah,
just keep on paying and paying and paying.
yeah. That's why people back in my country
Mhm.
who are waiting or expecting gifts from me, I love you all, but shut up. It's hard. I can't even buy my own makeup,
Yeah.
and I love makeup.
Yeah. Don't expect gifts.
Yeah, don't expect gifts. You can see me. I'm the gift.
Yeah. So as we are talking about food expenses, all these things, why leave the SIM card behind, right?
Yeah.
Back in my country, back in India, SIM cards are not expensive. You can get like one for really cheap. Here it's
Yeah.
$50 for a month, and you
Yeah.
get like 5 GB data. and unlimited calls.
Yeah,
It's so expensive. Like, and especially if you buy a phone with the SIM card, that different kind of plan,
the
you
plan.
gotta pay like a 70, 80, or even $100 depending on
Yeah,
your plan. So that's not the,
it's not ideal.
yeah, it's not
So
ideal.
if you have your phone before you come here, please don't buy new stuff here
Yeah.
because it's fucking
And
expensive. Oh, sorry,
if you,
it's expensive.
as Kat said, if you already have a phone, then there's no need to buy a new phone. Just come here, see if the SIM card is working or not. If it is, good for you. And if you still want to buy a new phone, wait for Boxing Day or Black Friday sales.
Amen. Yes.
Wait for those sales. Do not rush. Here, patience is the key. So if you're patient, if you do your research, even price match the groceries, by the way. So if you
Yeah.
do all those things, you can save up a lot of money. And most students wish that they knew all these things when they first come to Canada, but
True.
most of them don't. So if this video is helping you, I guess.
Yeah. Super helpful. My first plan is around $40, and it's already discounted for student.
Wow.
Yeah, can
Imagine
imagine.
$40 for phone. It's crazy.
For a plan
Yeah, for a
of
plan.
4 gig.
Oh my God.
What the hell is this?
$40. And especially, you know, like for example, if someone's working full time, they probably have to go and use mobile data a lot while traveling, while they're at work, or maybe
Four
when they're
gig
coming
is
back.
not enough.
It gets evaporated like boom, just like water in sun.
Yeah.
So
Partnered with someone with a brand, a mobile network
mhm,
provider.
mhm.
It's called Phonebox,
Okay.
and they have offers around $35 for 4 gig, which
Oh
is okay
yeah,
price.
yeah,
Well, not comparing our countries because our countries are cheap. But
yeah.
here, $35 for a 4 gig, that's already
Is
huge.
Yeah, that's good. Cause most Roger and Bell plans, they usually start from $50 and could go as high as like 120, 150 depending on your plan.
Yeah, it's not.
So
If you start at 50 with Bell, it's not even unlimited call.
yeah, you
It's
it's
just,
just like you gotta be really mindful, because
hmm,
if you think that it's just $50 and I'll make $1,000 a month and I can spend that, don't, because it adds up so fast. Like all your expenses after the month ends, by the month ends, you will have legit no money left in your bank account.
legit. I can agree with that. Totally
Yeah.
agree. So, guys, we're done with the things that we hope we knew about before coming here, and hope that this points that we mentioned are helpful for you, helpful for my subscribers, and for Tapan subscribers, and for lurkers. And we hope that you subscribe both of us, because this will help us to really reach other people who wants to learn more about being an international student, who wants to get
Exactly.
warned about stuff like this. So
Exactly.
yeah, and not everything is bad news, everyone. So
Yeah.
there, like, you go out, walk, the environment is really different from
Yeah.
us. Fresh air.
Fresh air.
Well, not in the
Yeah.
Toronto
The
city.
city. Yeah.
But like, for example, in my place, this is city, but not like Toronto. So
Mhm.
good amount of people, a good amount of environment, which is so nice to walk, meet people, meet new people. Like Tapan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Glad to meet you. Um, yeah. So one of my biggest advice is, before you guys to come here, always research and try to connect with people like me or Tapan or other YouTubers who are credible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so always try to connect with them. Um, I know Tapan knows your struggles. That's why I made this vlog. So we sympathize with you. So we'll try our best to help
Exactly.
you with stuff. We'll try our best to help you guys. So advice is to really reach out to us.
And another advice is, it's just go out. Once you are here, if you will have free time. Okay, it's not like your schedule will be fully packed. Whenever you have free time, okay, of course not during COVID, but explore, because
Or,
just don't get stuck in your room and
mm,
studying and just working. Live your life, right?
live
Because
your life.
Canada is really beautiful.
There's so many opportunities as well.
Yes. So
Like even
explore.
though it's hard, we've been talking that it's hard. There's still a lot of opportunity. Like before in Philippines, I can't even think about creating YouTube or creating
Exactly.
another passion project. But here, I don't know, I feel like I have the time, I have the
Exactly.
power to build this. So yeah, try it. Just go out. You're right, you're
Yeah.
right.
And you will be fine. After all, at the end of the day, you will be
You
fine.
will be fine.
Right? It always ends on a positive note.
True. I mean, you're fine. I'm fine. We're surviving.
Yeah,
Living
everyone
proof.
will survive.
So yeah, thank you so much for being here, Tapan. I really
Thank you.
appreciate you
Thank you
for
for
you
having
reaching
me
out.
here. Thank you.
Yeah. And so on the next vlog, check out Tapan's vlog and we'll update you guys about our
Next
next vlog.
next week we will be posting a wonderful video on my channel. So are you excited for that? If you are,
I
let us know in the
am.
comment section below.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you so much.
watching. Bye,
Thank you.
Tapan.
Bye
See ya.
bye. Take care.